My name is Alma, and I'm from Madrid. My name is Paula, and like my friends, I'm from the neighborhood of La Ventilla. My name is Raquel, and from the three of us, we are the other children, form a neighborhood that is part of a group called Tapori, where we meet every week to play, have fun, and learn about our families and our lives, and rights of people in our neighborhood. Tapori, our group, is important because it helps us to become aware of how we try every day to improve our neighborhood. We know that we and our families make a lot of effort in our neighborhood, but it goes unnoticed. Sometimes we don't even see it either. We think that all children need to have a family who supports them and have friends. Our mothers and fathers do jobs that other people don't want to do, and because of those jobs, they very often can't spend time with us. They are very hard jobs. One of our mothers looks for second-hand books and sells them to earn money, to make a living. Often her children go with her and carry heavy backpacks and trolleys full of books. We know that the mother feels very ashamed when after all the effort she has made working for 2 or 3 days, all she gets is 2 or 3 euros. Another mother works doing ironing. She gets up early, has to work in extreme heat, and is on her feet all day long. Every day, she needs to go far from home, but she cannot afford money for the bus fare, and so she walks long distances and has to cross 2 parks. Our neighborhood is not always safe. Sometimes we are afraid to be outside in the street. Our mothers would have to work less in order to spend time with us. They make huge efforts, and sometimes they are truly ashamed of everything they have to go through. Sometimes the shame turns into rage, which is taken out on other people. At our home, our families argue because of money problems or lack of work. Sometimes our parents lose hope. And we people lose hope. They are pushed to do things they shouldn't do. There are concerns all the time. All the time. People talk about our parents nonstop, even when they are just out in the street getting together with neighbors. We know they're going to be criticized. With the lives we live, it is difficult to be a child, but I think it is even more difficult to be an adult, because then you have to worry about us. When we talk about children's rights, we think that our rights cannot exist unless our families have rights. I don't think I am a poor person, but other people look at me and treat me as if I am poor. It is other people who make me aware of the fact that I am poor and different. It is not that I don't care when people criticize. There are difficulties or problems everywhere, but ours are always more visible. Sometimes we try to overcome our problems by criticizing other people because we think that in that way nobody will see our problems. But all we do is end up hurting one another. Often, we have to lie to protect our families, but these are not real lies. They are just secrets we keep so that people stop asking questions. At school, things are always difficult. For example, one of our friends, his name is Jesus, doesn't even go to school because he doesn't have a home to live in. Obviously, a home is very important because when you do not have one, what do you have? In our neighborhood, there are people who have problems with their housing, who have to squat or live in places that are not meant to be homes. Having a home is having a shelter. When you have a lot of difficulties, if you stay at home, you are safe. But nobody knows about the difficulties. For children who can go to school, school is also something difficult. We try very hard to do well at school. But when we try to learn, we are thinking about all the worries from our lives at the home. We go to school to learn, but our minds are full of adult things. At school, you often need to act as though nothing's wrong. And if there's something wrong, you must put up with it and present it like you don't care. It's better that nobody knows anything about us because we already have enough on our plate with our problems at home. If people at school knew what happens at home or what you are thinking, they would laugh in your face. They would treat you differently and your problems will get bigger. That's why some friends act as if they don't care about anything. And that ends up getting them expelled in school. When we see our mothers suffering, our family suffering, we ask ourselves, but why are they doing this for us? We think they do it because they imagine a different future for us, a better future, a future that we can't see yet. People only see certain things about us, but they don't see that we are also happy, that we love one another, and that we support one another.